Welcome to Poetry Palace TV, episode 44. I am Tom Beal, and this is my Diary of a Poet series. Thank you for bearing with me through the entire series if you've been following along. And if you're new, we are now reading from Volume 18, Internal Revolutions. It is a book of poems I've been writing to my late wife since February of 2020. She was the love of my life for almost 19 years, and it shattered my heart to hold her hand as she stopped breathing. I do not know anything about this 50 shades of grieving I seem to have entered, but some of the people around me think I should try to share it. So here I am. I truly hope that something in these words touches your heart and helps in some way. Number 1362, 21 July 20. I think counting days or months is a foolish thing to do. Of course, I think this after 6 months of counting days. Days, months, or years have no bearing on breaths thinking of you. The accuracy of hindsight gifts me with amaze. Like a child playing with my best friend for so many years. Who knew I love you ending phone calls could go so far? All coming back in chorus during moments of tears, while memory's ghost now haunts me with all that you are. Number 1363, 23 July 20. The horrible rushing of 13-plus hour days. Gaps seem as unloving in my poetic journal to you. Maybe it is good to be stuck in this busy maze while the fog of time dulls the edges of loneliness's rue. Number 1364, 24 July 20. I had an accident in the Mac getting on the highway yesterday. All my confidence just vanished, but I had to get back in and drive. I was just living for loving you, and now I must find another way. Because without you, it is hard to remember the joy of alive. Number 1365, 25 July 20. I must thank you for the 15 years at my present work. Of course, the boss put up with a lot of stupid stuff as well. I had no idea that growing up would be a perk. You're my genie in a bottle, and you saved me with your spell. Number 1366, 26 July 20. Sometimes I miss you so much I think I would rather just die. And yet I also know that that could not possibly be true. So I try not to sit around too much or I will just cry. This is, of course, why this year I have found so much I can do. Before work, sometimes I walk around looking at all the lights. And after work, I check the flowers, taking the time to weed. The changing colors decorate the yard on those lonely nights. All the pretty gardens make it easier for me to bleed. Number 1367, 27 July 20. Thank you for all the little things that seemed inconsequential at the time. The difference between house and home is far more work than I ever thought. I pay for some help to do it all now, though most of it is done in mime. And I am so thankful for the time we had and all the things you taught. Number 1368, 28 July 20. Some days I wonder how much I can learn from all the things you did not say, or possess some of the grace and confidence that made you who you were. Other days I hope for an echo of your voice just to soothe the fray, as the love of my life turns into the stories that I have lived with her. Number 1369. 29 July 20. Today I will profess that you are the reason that I can have joy. Exploring the past because of your departure has taught me so much. You most certainly made a man out of what you found as just a boy. What you have done can only be accredited to an angel's touch. So somehow in your quiet way you have helped me to open my eyes, and I start to see that nothing short of giving sight to the blind. As shadows creep across my world, I am just starting to realize that your heaven sent was most surely meant to completely blow my mind. Number 1370. 30 July 20. Sometimes crying over coffee gets old, but I hope it never ends. I know it will, but I just do not want you to be that far away. I could almost be mad that you helped me get past the boy who pretends, because I certainly could enjoy a fantasy visit today. Number 1371. 31 July 20. The phone I bought with the last one you owned is falling apart. The thought of replacing it seems a fatal blow to our past. But I am reminded that all that we were took place in the heart, and all of the love that was real cannot help but forever last. Number 1372. 1 August 20. Today I think of all the beauty you brought into my living, and remember the twinkle of living I helped bring into your eyes. I remember the way you taught me that love is in the giving, and how decades later the rewards of giving were still a surprise. 1373. 3 August 20. So Saturday, I got an iPhone because it saved me several $100. It was very close to being that straw that broke the camel's back. Seems that 2020 was made to be the year for everything that sucks. But I still have all the love you gave me, and I refuse to crack. Number 1374. 4 August 20. I sit here with the crystal and think of you. How much you did to make us comfortable and at ease. And I try to follow suit with things I do, knowing that I only have a memory to please. Number 1375. 5 August 20. I should have paid more attention to what you were doing. I guess my heart would not let me think of this being alone. So lost in my man mode, all you ever did was wooing. My scrapbook of thoughts are all pictures of love you have shown. Number 1376. 7 August 20. Encased in glass and lit by LED, I stand and think of all the wondrous times we had. I sit and think. It was a great day in our history, one of the thousands we were together and glad. Number 1377. 8 August 20. I never could have imagined visiting you in a piece of glass. But now coffee would not be the same without seeing you lit. And I suppose in a way it has become part of my morning mass, a quiet time when I gather all of our memories and sit. Number 1378. 9 August 20. I cannot seem to do both of our jobs, and it looks like I have to let the maid go. My heart is getting better, but still throbs, and my feelings are still racing to and fro. I'm so glad I did not see this coming. You kept our love so innocent to the end. But nightmares of those last days are numbing, and I am not sure the wound will ever end. Number 1379. 10 August 20. So Bree is the new housekeeper, and she feels a connection to you. I guess I am not a sweeper, but bought a shark in case I have to. Goddamn is waiting for repairs, and possibly this year will be it. Pictures of past work and its snares do show that it has changed quite a bit. Gardens of beautiful flowers, all lit right up with colors at night, attest to efforts and hours of the honor to you in my plight. Number 1380. 11 August 20. I am not sure how to be without you. I am not even sure I want to learn. Now I miss all of the things about you. This separation continues to burn. Number 1381. 12 August 20. Trying to find time to water your gardens while working these 12-hour days. Your crystal figure in the shadow of flowers carries the echo of we. I guess I was totally unprepared for this morbid emotional maze. But I find, if I close my eyes, it is the young, beautiful you that I see. Number 1382. 13 August 20. Day 2 of making enough time to water the flowers. This 90-degree weather is certainly taking its toll. I do not know why there are not any thunder showers. Yesterday, the beavers were angry at the dam work I stole. Oh, our little kingdom on the water misses its queen. I am trying to keep the ball rolling toward each of our goals. Still learning that the depths of this loneliness can be obscene, yet remembering our joy keeps me safely in its shoals. And I believe that's where we're going to end for today. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Poetry Palace TV. I hope there was something that caught your ear. Feel free to check out the website, and we will see you again. Adios.